What up, Mr. Hip Hop Vegan? Hopefully everything's going well. Today is September 15th, 2016. And today what I want to talk about is Dr. James Bradstreet. He was a controversial, alternative medicine practitioner, a doctor. And they say he was murdered, when was it, June 19th, 2015. And the ironic stuff about that, 3 other alternative doctors died the same day in Mexico, if I'm not mistaken. You can do your own research. His name is James Bradstreet. He was an advocate about not using vaccines, and the reason why he was so in tune and so so deep into this alternative lifestyle, because he had a son with autism. And he wanted to find a cure for it. So he denounced vaccines. He didn't like the use of vaccines. So, I mean, he did plenty of studies. I was going to, tell you the whole research, where to get the information. Maybe my next videos, when I start talking more about these alternative doctors that have been dying. In the last year, a little bit more over a year, over 50 alternative medicine doctors, holistic doctors, have been killed or murdered. A lot of them, the death certificate, or when they did the autopsy and stuff like that, when it concluded that a lot of them were murdered and stuff like that. A couple of them here in Florida died. A couple of them in different states and stuff like that, which I'm going to start promoting it more and start doing more of letting you know these different people that pass away from murder and the conspiracy of all these alternative holistic doctors dying. To me, these pharmaceutical companies, in my opinion, get scared. Somebody like me, who don't got no degree, who not doing the research, who are not creating vaccines or different alternative medicines to kill these viruses, and so I'm nothing to them. But doctors and who got their degrees and actually are doing research and actually creating medicines for these diseases and stuff like that, they have a way. They have more of a reason to be murdered. To me, in my opinion, Dr. Sebi was one of them. I'll be doing a video on Dr. Sebi, his life, and imagine somebody who cured AIDS and stuff like that and had the proof of it, and actually was in New York and actually beat the legal system, and had proof of people coming up saying he healed them of AIDS, he healed them of diabetes, he healed them of certain diseases that people say, oh, we don't have no cure for, but he cured them. You feel me? So, in my opinion, it's very fishy when it comes to all these medical doctors passing away. So the first person I really wanted to talk about is Dr. Bradstreet. I was gonna, like I said, I was gonna put more into this video, but once I start figuring out how to be better on, editing videos and stuff like that, I can do a better presentation. But Dr. Bradstreet, like I said, was a holistic doctor. A lot of the main people say he was a kook, or his information was a little bit overboard and stuff like that. But that always happened when you're in that alternative lifestyle. They don't believe in alternative medicine, using herbs or different holistic type of way of healing people. So was he murdered? They found a gunshot wound to his chest. They found the gun in the water nearby his body. And people who knew him say he wasn't a quitter, and he wouldn't have killed himself, and he was a big family man, and he wouldn't have done that to himself. In life, out of nowhere, people do strange things, but when you have friends and family coming up and saying that he wasn't the type of person to kill himself, he loved his kids, he really wanted to promote healing this autism that his son had, and I believe he had a stepson too that had autism, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that, but I know he had a son with autism, and he was finding different alternative medicines to heal autism. Look it up, Dr. James Bradstreet. He actually went to school here in Florida, in USF, if I'm not mistaken, here in Tampa, Florida. He went to USF. So I'm going to put a picture of him. Rest in peace to Dr. Bradstreet. There's a lot of more research I got to do on him. I just want to do a superficial information setting out there and promote these holistic doctors. I'm probably going to do it once a week, and every week make a video about different doctors who have been murdered, and with no reason at all. So rest in peace, Dr. Bradstreet. Hopefully they find his murderer, which I think 99% chance that he was murdered. It's still that 1% reasonable doubt that he killed himself, which I don't believe, but we'll see. And this is a whole bunch of strange murders that's been happening with holistic doctors around the way, especially here in Florida. And it's kind of scary and all that, because 3 more holistic doctors died in Mexico that same day, June 19, 2015, or 2015, June 19th. Dr. Bradstreet died, and they also said 3 more doctors died. So do that research, and man, just be careful for all my holistic practitioners out there. They just getting rid of these doctors and stuff like that. So thank you for watching my video. 1.